their strength in battle, but also by their dealings with others. A true warrior must have heroic courage.
The limitations of a man's soul is tested before his work ethic is seen. It's how you conduct yourself when no one is looking that will determine the level of authority you walk in public. We are rewarded in public for the work we do in private.
Those who are skilled at winning do not become afraid. Thus, the wise win before the fight.
Under the sword lifted high, there is hell making you tremble. But go ahead, and you have the land of bliss.
As the hues of twilights merge with the darkness, I ask you to remember one thing. I ask you to remember that this journey of the samurai is a journey towards perfection, towards brilliance and beauty. It is a journey not of just skill, but of the soul. You see, the true battle is not outside, but it is within, against one's own weaknesses and doubts. And there is nothing that is outside of you that you will fight greater than what is within you. Those weaknesses, those doubts, and those fears. Strategy is the craft of the warrior. It may seem difficult at first, but all things are difficult at first. This is the way for those who want to learn my strategy. Do not think dishonestly. The way is in training. Become acquainted with every art. Know the ways of all professions. Distinguish between gain and loss in worldly matters. Develop intuitive judgment and understanding for everything. Perceive those things which cannot be seen. Do nothing which is of no use. The important thing is to polish wisdom in the mind in great detail. If you sharpen wisdom, you will understand what is just and unjust in society, and also the good and the evil of this world. Then will you come to know all kinds of arts. No one in this world will succeed in deceiving you. It is after this stage that you will arrive at the wisdom of strategy. The wisdom of strategy is entirely distinct, even right in the middle of a battle, where everything is in rapid movement. It is necessary to attain the most profound principle of the strategy, which assures you an immovable mind. You must examine this well, both in fighting and in everyday life. You should be determined, though calm. Meet situations without tenseness, yet not recklessly. Your spirit settled, yet unbiased. By training, you will be able to freely control your own body, conquer men with your body, and with sufficient training, you will be able to beat men in fights, be able to win with your eye, and beat 10 men with your spirit. Today is a victory over yourself of yesterday. Tomorrow is a victory over lesser men.
If it was easy, everyone would do it. If you haven't found your reason, keep looking. You'll know when you've found your why. Never settle. Do not let the enemy see your spirit. You must achieve the spirit of not allowing the enemy to attack a second time. You've got a dream. Protect it and fight. Fight with everything you have. The true way of the warrior. I'm not saying it will be easy, but I am saying it will be worth it. To master the way, a warrior must truly understand themselves. Know yourself over anyone else. You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain. From one thing, know 10,000 things. Life will hit you, and when it does, I need you to do me a favor. Try, and try again. Nobody has ever escaped the knockdown from the enemy. I don't care how tough you think you are. Life will beat you to your knees and hold you there if you let it. How much are you willing to take? How desperate are you to move forward? How desperate are you to rise up again? A champion isn't made in a day. Winners are forged every time they get back up from the pain of being knocked down. We shall go on to the end. We shall fight. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. Under the sword lifted high, there is hell making you tremble. But go ahead, and you have the land of bliss. You will never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. It is difficult to understand the universe, perceive which cannot be seen with the eye. Get beyond love and grief. Exist for the good of yourself. Polish your wisdom. Learn public justice. Distinguish between good and evil. Study the ways of different arts, one by one. Anyone who wants to master the essence of my strategy must research diligently, training morning and evening. Thus, he can polish his skill, become free from self, and realize extraordinary ability. He will come to possess miraculous power. It is wrong to be inflexible. Attitude is the spirit of awaiting an attack. By training, you will be able to freely control your own body, conquer men with your body. You will be able to win with your eye and beat 10 men with your spirit. When you have reached this point, will it not mean you are invincible? If you want to be strong, learn to fight alone. He who understands himself is the strongest warrior of all. It is the 20th year of Kenai, and this is my wisdom to you. I need you to do me a favor. Take a step forward. Take another, and another again. Step by step, walk the 1,000-mile road.
The true meaning of the samurai is one who serves and adheres to the power of love. Warriors are dedicated. They were not only skilled, but also cultured in upholding loyalty and devotion. They aspire to hold both the pen and the sword, and be able to retreat to calmness after their challenges are done. Loyalty and devotion lead to bravery. Bravery leads to the spirit of self-sacrifice. The spirit of self-sacrifice creates trust in the power of love. In order to win their battles, warriors must hold the purity of love in their hearts and aim to reach a state of serenity in their mind. Only then can they bring victory to their name. Mental bearing, not skill, is the sign of a matured samurai. A samurai, therefore, should neither be pompous nor arrogant. In order to master the way of the samurai, you must let go of any arrogance. If we are full of conceit, we will lose ourselves in vanity and destroy our strengths instead of our weaknesses. A true warrior knows their weakness and they work to master them.